Now let's begin with our 5-minute warm-up. Back to the mats. If you were using blankets before, feel free to use them to sit on top. We are going to go back to our cross-legged stance. Sit bones down, crown to the ceiling, spine in straight alignment, shoulders back, and we will work on our neck. So forward, and then back, and then forward, then back. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, then out. Now side to side. We all leave a lot of tension in our necks, and we forget how important it is to stretch it and to release all the tension, either throughout the day or from sometimes sleeping weirdly at night. Super important to stretch it out. We'll do this for a few more times. A few more breaths. Last time. Shoulder shrugs, shoulder back. Ooh. Make it nice and big if you can. Forward. And then now elbows. Arms stretched forward, palms up, and then just touch your shoulders. I know you might feel a little silly doing this, but it's good to make sure you have your elbows working. We'll be doing a couple downward facing dogs, a couple other arm exercises. Is super helpful for that later on. And then while we're here, let's put our elbows together. Left hand on left shoulder, right hand on right shoulder, and then more shoulder shrugs. Loosen this up. Again, we tend to forget to stretch these parts of our bodies, and again, so important. Loosen your up. Release the tension. Shoulders down. While we're here, let's just go ahead and get our ankles. So I like to raise them a little bit. If you want, you can put them over your knee, your shin over your knee, and then rotate it with your hands. And then the other way. Again, we all forget to give a little love to our ankles, that they full on support so much of our body. Let's switch over. The other side. Shin to the knee. And rotate those ankles. Other side. Now we'll get up. Let's work on our waist and our hips. We'll do a little bit of hip circles. Now, again, you may feel a little bit silly doing this, but it does open up all of the muscles in your core. You want it to be nice and warm before we start, because again, the core is actually the center of a lot of balancing exercises. You want it nice and warm before we do the rest of this practice. So we are going on the reverse. Ooh, I think that was my ankle that just cracked and said hello. And let's get our knees done as well. And then reverse.